How is it going, my friends? Today we're going to do a very basic introduction to items in Idola, and specifically item farming. Idola is very counterintuitive to a lot of the gachas out there in terms of your daily routine, in terms of your item progress, and even your character progress. And this is the first of a few videos I plan to make to help lessen the confusion that is around entering Idola, doing daily tasks, and making the most out of your Idola Phantasy Star Saga experience. So if you want to see more, please subscribe. Please let me know in the comments that you actually want me to keep doing Idola Phantasy Star Saga content. This game is struggling to find a community, it seems, but it is by far one of my favorite gachas out there. I do really hope that my videos help do a service to this game as a whole and bring some of you people play this great game. And so with that said, let's hop right into this video.
Hey, listen.
Just do it!
Alright guys, so first thing you need to pay attention to when you get into Idola is the shop. Now every single day when you log in, you want to come to the shop, you want to click on symbol here, and you want to buy everything that you see. Why? Because this is one of the greatest and easiest way to collect these resources. Next thing you want to do is you want to also go back in the shop and you want to see what events are active. You see here we have two different types of events. If you click on them, like say we take Windows for example, and I scroll down, you'll see that I have all of these materials that I can farm with ease by doing the event quest. Events are the most dedicated way to get items that you need for your EB evolution in the entire game. So be sure to check this out. In the same mind, be sure to go into your quests and see if there's any limited events that are running that potentially give out rewards. So right now there is one down here in the limited time quest, Astro Emblems Trial. Now it does offer Astro Emblems, but it is also giving out things like your divinity scrolls, so these really high tier crystals. So you want to do that. So you want to make sure that you go out and do that. One just ended yesterday that gave out really good farming materials, things for your EB evolution, some of the harder ones to get at very low stamina requirements, but they only gave it for beating it once. And then if you did all of that multiple times, you would then get achievements that then granted you more materials. So it was a pretty decent little event that they ran over the weekend. And then one of the final things you need to look for is these daily quests. Generally when you look at the daily quests, you'll find the books and the gold, which are key, but on Saturdays only, guys. On Saturdays only, there will be more options here. Or, you know, I can't really say Saturdays only. They're throwing all these new changes at us without prior notice. So for right now, it's Saturdays only, but you may want to get in the habit of just looking which daily events are active. Anyways, you will see 3 new types that offer instead of like the gold here, there will be like a little bag, and you can do those and farm it, and it'll give out randomized item farming equipment. Now the last thing you want to check for, guys, is this button right here, Explore. And as you can see, we can then look at all the different areas we've been to. Like let's take this fortress at the door, for example, here, and we can come through and we can click on some of the things we've been to today, and you'll see that we get some shards, some star diamonds if we wanted to complete it, and a lot of times you'll come through here. I'm struggling to find one right now. And sometimes you can come through here and find quests that offer you these rare droplets or these rare elemental blast items. This dark red droplet is just one example of that. You can find just about any of the elemental blasts offered as a first time reward. You can also farm materials through these quests in themselves, but most of those times those are given at random. From what I have seen, there might be more information out there that I'm not willing to collect at the moment on that. So you may be getting them at random, but by far the best way for you to acquire these items is through the shops. Now you can also get some of these items through your arena gacha rolls, and in Idola, when you come here and you beat a battle, they'll drop some rewards for you as well, so you can come collect those. Generally, the things you'll be lacking are the largest. Generally, the only things you're lacking in this game are the rarer ones. So making sure that you can go in the shop and figure out which ones you want to buy. That's the true guide to all of this item. And Elemental Blast in itself is kind of hyper specific. Generally, you're making team comps that you're targeting 1 to 4 potentially across both your law and your chaos, a total of 4 units that you're actually going to be prioritizing their elemental burst on, and the rest of your team is supporting that hero. So the grind to getting those elemental bursts to 5 is actually pretty easy once you have some time into the game, because you're accidentally hoarding all of these items anyways, and by the time you have a character that you want to use, you're generally pretty close to done. And as you can see by my Summer Stella limited time quest shop, I went through and just basically bought everything that I could in terms of these materials, remaining 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So I do that because grinding those quests are easy, the rewards are pretty good. Ooh, look, there's a couple I haven't gotten yet that I should actually consider. I guess when I did all of this, the symbol gacha wasn't even a thing yet. Hey, thanks YouTube for letting me figure this out. So that's generally what I do. I have yet to run into a true issue when it comes to EB materials. So if you're new looking at the game and saying, how do I get these materials? That's how you go about doing it. That's how I go about getting these materials, and that's how you should as well. Over time, you will run out of a necessity of grinding these things out, and it'll focus more on your gameplay. So guys, I hope that was helpful, and I will see you soon. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Again, please let me know in the comments that you're liking Idola Phantasy Star. It helps me out a ton of making sure that I'm giving the content to my viewers that they actually want to see. Thanks, guys.